This bike, guys, you know, has been years in the making. What we started with was a 1982 CB750 Custom, which is already a really fun bike. We took it to the next level. So let's kind of run you through what has been done. We will start with the motor. As you can see, lots of powder coating has been done. Gold bling bling. Let's start with the ignition system. We swapped out that old crappy point system, and it is now an optical ignition, and that is from Cycle X, roughly around 500 bucks. We swapped out the generator, that old heavy dog with an ultra lightweight for quick revs. The 750 is no longer a 750. We went with the Wiseco Big Bull kit, and this thing is now just shy of 1,000 cc's. And to match that, obviously, you got more, displacement. There's no replacement for displacement, but we need to feed it more fuel and more air. And what did we do? We went with our Mikuni racing carbs. Okay, these are our CR racing carbs. And obviously, you can see we got the air horns on them. I wish they had came in gold, but they just couldn't find them. Oh well. We went with a Type X gold chime. And I'm trying to think of anything else we did to this thing. Obviously, new gaskets and seals. The exhaust, that's right. 4-into-1 Cycle X custom exhaust for this thing. It is loud. You can hear this thing from quite far away. Love it. Okay, so that's really what we've done with the motor. Now let's talk about the chassis or the frame. Okay, what we did is we hacked off the whole rear end, got rid of that junky thing, went ahead and we panned in, custom TIG welded in a whole new loop into this thing, and also custom mounts, made them out of pretty much the old frame, and got this thing hooked up. Wanted the light into the frame so it's all tucked away, nothing's really showing, no funky lights out to the side. Changed out the suspension. This is just the vintage Japanese suspension. I did, as many of you had a video before, you saw we had the external nitrogen charged shocks on here. Did not fit with the bike. Did not like the look of it. Out there went with the original style, okay? Keep talking about the rear end here. We swapped out those ugly old star rims, Comstars, and we got Sun Pro rims. These are not cheap, unfortunately. You get them from Cognito. They're about just shy of $1,000 a rim, and we have wrapped them in some big old frat meats, some Dunlops. How can you beat that? Stole the Ducati mud flap or flare, whatever you want to call it, out of a Monster. Give it that nice tuck look, keep the mud off of everything, all your electronics. Don't want that, that's not good. And then on the other side, we have a Brembo P32 disc brake. So we did a complete disc brake conversion on the rear. So this baby's gonna stop. Not only will it go, it will stop. Okay? And we'll kind of switch up more into the chassis here. And you can see we got, I'm trying to remember, Terrazzo, I believe. They're custom, fully adjustable rear sets, as you can see. And we made a custom shift rod. And I kind of had a previous video on how to do that. Very simple to do. You can see it's perfect. I adjusted it for me. The cool thing about this, you can adjust it for like pretty much anybody who rides it where you like your foot. And that is great. So that's pretty much up to that point. We come on up to the front. We got rid of all that ugly wiring and lighting, and we went with the Moto Gadget, okay? Bar end lights. Love the look. You're gonna see them soon as soon as they do a walk around, okay? Moto Gadget hand grips. A lot of people are doing the metal ones. I can't stand metal hand grips. They're cold. They're unpleasant for me to ride with. So went with the original like rubber style. So it feels really great. Went with the Moto Gadget, or yeah, I believe it's Moto Gadget, 3-way switches, both sides. So there's no ugly, weird levers. This is all multifunctional switches. Super clean looking. You can see that everything looks clean. There's not a lot of, there's no wires really showing anywhere. Everything's tucked and hidden. We went up to the front. We went with a GSX 1000 front end. We ceramic coated the fork tubes. Obviously you can see this is anodized and then black ceramic coat. and then the triple tree was by Moto Cycle. Anyways, I'm spacing here. I'm spacing. Moto Gadget. No, not Moto Gadget. I can't remember. Anyways, I'll put it in the comments. We did a custom triple tree, and we had them powder coated to match, kind of tie in the gold as much as we can with the rest of the frame. Moto Dimic bar clamps for the actual bars themselves, as well as the headlight clamps into a Moto Dimic style headlight. We swapped out that ugly front Comstar as well, and again, this has a Sunrim Pro Edition on it. And then I also found these calipers. And you guys were thinking, where do you get those calipers? They actually Ducati calipers that I took and had a custom machine shop kind of make them, hone them out, if you want to say, to fit the front end. We have the original Toyiko off of the GSX. That's more than enough stopping power. A lot of people are like, why didn't you go Brembo? Trust me, not needed on this bike. And I wanted to keep it black. I didn't want those gold calipers. It's a different gold, and it really wouldn't tie in with the rest of the front end. Moving back up to the front here, guys, we went with a custom Cognito Moto. That was it. Cognito Moto triple tree, and then the custom Cognito gauge, and I'm going to show you that too. Okay, and Rizomo front, basically levers, which aren't too expensive, but they feel nice. Trying to think of anything else we can talk about. Oh, and then we did a completely custom wiring harness, okay? I'm going to show you this. It's very tucked away, very hidden. You won't get a lot of weird stuff with this. So let me grab the video here and just run you through this. Okay, so here we are. You can see, get closer up of the sun rims. They're beautiful, okay? You come around, I know you guys want to see that Brembo, okay? I haven't hooked up my brake line yet. There's the Brembo, the P32, okay? And there's that 4-into-1 exhaust. Oh, love it. Okay, now let's talk. There's the light tucked in the rear, and I have this just hanging out. Here is the wiring, okay? For all you electrical nerds, this is pretty clean. It's everything is labeled. Yes, how it should be done, okay? And this just tucks right up underneath the seat. The battery sits back here, and the seat pan sits over the top of it, okay? This is actually not a CB750 tank. A lot of you are like, yup, that's actually a CB900 tank that we had done custom. This is actually House of Color black with a nice gold pinstripe. I'm debating whether to put the Honda emblem there or not. I'm not really sure. Kind of like the look of it, the way it stands. So, kind of give you a close-up of how the motor looks. The only cable that's really going to show is my starter cable, which I'm going to wrap in black, and you won't see too much. So you can see it's pretty open. There's some wiring showing, but other than that, it's pretty clean. And here's the front. Now let's get close up of the gauge. Okay, I'm betting you guys want to see what this thing looks like with all the lights on. Here's the front end. It's very dark in here, so it's kind of harder to see. I have a battery jumper on it right now because I don't want to plug in my battery yet. I still got a little bit of ignition work to finish up. But, okay, the cool thing, we did the M-lock unit. So no key, this is your key. Check this out. It's up by your handlebar. Touch it, boom. Fires on the lights. And there it is. You see red, you can adjust. You can do, cool thing about this unit, you can do 0 to 60 times. You can do quarter-mile times. It is super rad. It's GPS. So there's really no cables to it. It's all tucked and hidden. And you can see, let's check out the bar and lights. So here, check it out. So that's what it looks like, guys. I'll give you the view from the back. That's what she looks like from behind, okay? No weird lights. Let's turn on a turn signal so you can see. And what it looks like. You can see it flashes up there. Let's take a look around it from the... Let's turn that off. And I don't think I got enough battery to go anymore. But anyways, so that's it. That just, you kind of keep that on you and touch it and fire up the ignition. Pretty cool, you guys. Almost done. I got literally like 2 hours of work and she's done. Gotta have the seat made. That's the one big thing. So, let me put this back here. Woo! Ceiling! Don't get dizzy. All right. Whew! So, you've seen everything that's been done to the bike. Any of you who are building a bike, hopefully this is a little bit of motivation for you on what you can do. It's limitless, guys. Hopefully your wallet is too. Because this one buried me. Guys, I originally started out, I was like, I'm only going to do just a CB750. My budget, 9,000 bucks. This thing's going to be sweet. I've changed my mind 1,000 different times on colors and tanks and what I wanted it to be, and finally I'm where I want it to be. So don't be surprised if you spend like 13 grand. It's okay. And a lot of you will comment and be like, no way. Well, when you factor in, a lot of people don't do motor work. A lot of people just will leave it at 750. Just the kit alone is like 1,800 bucks. So, you know, and if you go all out like I did, absolutely 13 grand. Can you do it for a lot cheaper? Absolutely. If you're just looking for something custom, you can just do a front end conversion and a hoop tail and be as happy as a clam. And that's only going to cost you like 2,000 bucks. Can't beat that. But you know, when you add up everything, you know, the wheels being 1,000 bucks and the gauge being like 500 bucks, the engine work adding up to like 4 grand, and then buying a custom tank and then switching it out and then buying another custom tank. You can't beat it. But man, 750 power with a little oomph behind it, you know, you can't beat these old school bikes. I don't care, you know, people say, go out and buy a new bike. Forget that. Make something cool. You know, if you have a vision in your head, make it come true. And that's what I do here at Red Dave's Garage. I hope you guys follow us. Hit the like, you know, comment. I don't respond to a-holes. So if you're going to post something stupid, you're not going to get a reply from me. But I hope you guys liked it. Follow me. I know we got a couple of things coming up. Over here is the Volkswagen wall. And you guys have been following the Volkswagen. You'll know that that's coming real soon. We're finally throwing that all together. You're going to see a slammed V-dub. Got the bike finishing up. This is literally, like I said, 2 hours of work, and then I'm waiting on the custom seat that's being made for it. And we'll do a really cool video with some music behind it, so you can guys see this thing ripping through the streets. Again, hey, stay safe out there. Weather's getting cold, getting wet. If you're a rider, man, please wear the right gear so people can see you. It's you know, too many accidents. Seen too much of that stuff. Stay safe, guys. I'll see you till next time.